Welcome, everybody, to the Ejected Podcast. It is a great day here alongside Brian Loftus and Sonny Palmer. I'm Rich Jarbo. First thing I want to get into, Joel Embiid is officially has the scoring title for this season.
Shirt, okay.
That's why I'm wearing the shirt.
The first center since Shaquille O'Neal in 1999-2000 season.
My favorite player. I'm excited for the postseason. But we'll get into that a little later because it's time for the ejection seat. Does anyone want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Well, yeah, I'll go first. The ejection seat, honorable mention for the ejection seat, Mondays. I don't like Mondays. I don't do Mondays well, as you can tell. You got to spend the day at the dentist and the mechanic on a Monday. And I'm sore from playing golf. Imagine that. Don't laugh at me. I'm sore from playing golf.
I saw you had a
Price of getting old.
I saw a few golf swings.
I had some good piss missiles out there yesterday. It wasn't bad. My ejection seat, though, goes to Matisse Thybulle. Now, you may ask why, or you may even ask who is Matisse Thybulle. Well, he's one of the Sixers' better defenders. Now, he was going to play in the Olympics and get vaccinated to play in the Olympics. He was willing to do that. He admitted that. We're not going to make this political. Whether you're vaccinated or not, I don't give a flying F. But when you're willing to do it for the Olympics and then realize you don't have to, you're showing a willingness. You're like, all right, I'll get vaccinated for my country or for my team. I'm getting paid to play for a team who's in the playoffs right now. Except the Sixers, the 4 seed, will be playing the Toronto Raptors, the 5 seed, in the playoffs.
That'll be fun.
Why is this a problem? The Sixers' best defender is not allowed to travel to Canada.
Right. I just found out about that like an hour ago.
So
I didn't realize he wasn't allowed.
It makes the series a bit tougher for him, obviously, but it's not catastrophic for the Sixers, I don't think. Not with Embiid.
I think it is.
I don't think
they are, and I know Rich probably thinks differently about this. The Sixers are losing in the first round of the playoffs to the Toronto Raptors. Book it. It's happening.
Oh, you gave the prediction too early.
Well, there's plenty of other predictions that we're going to have. But Matisse, go get poked. Go help your team. You're getting paid millions and millions of dollars to do it.
We need him.
We need him.
Fred VanVleet is actually. I didn't think he was that big a deal.
Go down the list. Siakam.
But, I mean, he's an all-star this year. He's actually going to be a problem. And Matisse Thybulle wouldn't work on Siakam. He's just too big and athletic.
I feel like Thybulle can cover 1 through 5 on any team. He's got the wingspan. Yes, he's a very good defender.
I love Matisse Thybulle. He's one of my favorite players ever. I love him, but I didn't.
I'm questioning his decision making right now.
Oh no, I am for sure. But Siakam's going to be a huge issue. We need, in order to win.
They're not winning. They're not winning. They're not winning this
series.
They're
James
up 2-0
Harden.
going into Toronto. I think they got to win, but we'll see. It'll be a good series.
We need James Harden to match Embiid. That's what we need to win, and we need consistency out of Maxey.
How about Glenn Rivers, our head coach?
He's not important right now.
Is it taking shots at the media yesterday?
Oh, what is this?
He goes, let me, and very condescending, like, it's one of those things where he goes, let me slow it down for you.
Smartest man in the room.
Yeah, watch out. I'm Doc Rivers. Go to hell, Doc Rivers.
Must have been hanging out with Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, man. I'm not too angry at Matisse Thybulle. I'm more angry at Doc. The Sixers aren't. Get ready for a first-round exit. Anyway.
God, I hope not, especially to Toronto.
I know. It's happening.
We're going to get into our predictions later. But my ejection seat goes to Frank Vogel, former head coach of the Lakers. He was released
breaking news
at midnight last night. Or, I guess today. But I really struggled with an ejection seat this week, but I threw Frank Vogel in there. He's just not a good match.
I think it's maybe he wasn't a good match for the Lakers, but I mean that team you had.
Oh yeah,
Anthony Davis on one leg, and they had no bench too. They got rid of Kuzma. They got rid of a lot of their depth, much like the Sixers did with the Nets. Getting rid of Curry and Drummond, those two would look nice right now. But
I tell you what, though, did you see Austin Reeves' performance? I think he had a triple-double. 31, 16, and 10 last night.
Tip of the cap.
Doesn't matter anymore. But
Lakers have 4 Hall of Famers on that team and no playoffs.
average age, only team with an average age above 30.
Yeah.
And they're well above. They're like 35 and 6, most of them.
LeBron had a nice season, but it
One-man show.
Yeah, it was literally a one-man show time.
My ejection seat is from the Masters, Tiger Woods.
Oh,
Now, all the hype, the hoopla leading up, the media does that. It's Tiger Woods. But if you remember, just not even a week ago, his whole, game time decision. We'll see whether or not I play. And I think the whole world knew he was going to freaking play. And then he finishes 47th. Go away.
I didn't know that.
I mean, honestly, go away.
That's funny.
He's
Sonny.
I know he's Tiger Woods. For all that 47th, you got to crack the top 10 at the very least if you're Tiger Woods.
He made the cut, though. He made the cut. He made it to the weekend. Look,
I get it. He almost lost a leg. I get all of it.
first round under par at the Masters. 1 under par. Very impressive. The conditions at the Masters. Look at some of it. I'll put it to you this way. He did finish 47th. You want to know some of the names that he beat in that tournament who did not play on the weekend?
They're not going to mean anything to me.
I know, it probably won't. Jordan Spieth didn't make the weekend. I wish I had more names, but we'll go with Jordan Spieth. Bubba Watson. Jack Nicklaus didn't make the weekend. He didn't even play in the tournament. But what Tiger Woods did was impressive. Each day, and even some of the analysts were saying this, each day is tougher and tougher and tougher for him to walk. Round 2 into round 3, round 3 into round 4. It got tougher for him. Look, does he deserve a medal? No. But the fact that he even made the cut there, I got to shoot you down on that one. Look, I'm gonna take your side on something later, but I can't take your side on that one.
All right,
Tiger Woods, man.
we're gonna get into our next thing today. If you'll direct your attention to the board, we have a little $15 build your team. All right, I'm gonna go first.
Start spending some money.
All right, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the point guard Magic Johnson. All right, I really like Magic, especially after winning time. I've really grown to like Magic. Next thing I'm gonna do with my shooting guard is I think I'm gonna take D Wade.
Isn't Allen Iverson a point guard?
He played shooting guard a lot, though.
Yeah, but he pretty much played the one position. Oh, yeah, it was definitely a shooting guard. There was.
And actually, I'm gonna take Iverson over D Wade. I'm gonna save that one.
Because it comes down to the dollars spent.
Yeah, you gotta budget here.
Oh, I got a good one here.
All right, my small forward, I gotta have KD in there for $3. That's a bargain, right there. My power forward, I'm gonna take KG for $2. One of my favorites ever, so I gotta have him on the team. And then at center, I'm gonna have Diesel Shaq Daddy on there. Gotta take him for a little $4. So that's my team: Magic, Iverson, KD, KG, and Shaquille O'Neal.
I got mine already lined up. $5. We're going LBJ LeBron right there. That's my small forward. We're going to have a couple small forwards actually in this. But, so we got LeBron James for 5. We got Shaquille O'Neal for 4. Shaq Diesel. You ever see the movie? Now, you love the movie Thunderstruck.
Kazam.
I have to ask you. Yep. You've seen the movie Kazam, haven't you?
Great movie.
I knew you were going to say that. And look, I'll semi-agree with you. It's an okay movie.
I can agree that Kazam is trash. Don't worry.
It wasn't terrible, I'll say that. So we got LeBron and Shaq. We're going to Chuck right there at that power forward. Sir Charles Barkley, my man, loves to get naked in Milwaukee and fight. I want a guy like that on my team who can get naked and fight. So that's $12 right there. $2 spender. Gotta have Dr. J, the only doctor in Philadelphia.
That's a good
Don't
one.
let the head coach confuse you. And where do you think I'm going with that $1? I'm stunned he's on the $1 list. My man with those cornrows, AI.
Yeah,
You butchered that one. AI should be like a $4 spot.
well, that's a
And
lot.
Wilt is above Shaq, but that's another story.
That's a lot.
Here's the thing. So
Wilt is absolutely above.
my team: LeBron, Shaq, Barkley, Dr. J, and Allen Iverson.
That's a solid team.
They will smoke you guys.
I'm thinking my team wins, though.
All right.
I don't know, man.
since we're on a budget here, point guard Isaiah for $3.
Oh, his team's losing 100%.
At the shooting guard, Kobe.
They're going to walk off the court with Isaiah.
Small forward, Durant.
That's a good. I'm stunned. He's in the $3.
Yeah.
At power forward, Garnett.
I like Garnett's solid.
And wrapping it up with Wilt, the man in the middle.
Wilt the stilt.
All right, so wait a minute. You got Isaiah Thomas. You've got Kobe. That's $7. Then you have KD. That's $10. And then you said KG.
Yeah.
It's 15. That adds up.
That's not $15. That's $17.
No, that's 15. Do the math, dude.
3 plus 4 is 7. Plus 3. No.
You should sue your school district.
3 plus 4 is 7.
Sonny,
plus
what is
3.
wrong with this guy?
Listen. 3 plus 4 plus 3 is 10.
And then 2 and 3.
He's $5. Oh, you said Wilt. All right, that's my bad. I thought you said Kareem. That's my bad.
What's wrong with this kid here?
Yikes.
I thought I was drinking yesterday. Jesus.
I thought you said
Holy
Kareem.
smokes, folks.
Oh, yikes. I'm going to tell you, though, your team's definitely losing. Isaiah Thomas was not a good pick.
Again, we're on a budget. Any fool would pick Magic Johnson.
Damn right.
It's when you factor everything else in.
Nah, yeah. All right, I like that.
Oh, if you pick any other point guard without any cause as far as points, of course it's Magic Johnson. He's the best point guard.
You could have Steph in
I
there.
love these things. It's funny, nobody even wanted to touch Larry Bird. Look at that mug on him.
Or Jordan. No one wanted Jordan. The best ever.
Who's that center all the way at the bottom for $2? I see a King for $1. No, I see a King.
Bill Russell.
Oh, all right. Who? Talk to me, Sonny. I want to hear about the Mets and Nationals. I want your take on this, and I'll give you my opinion. Rich, I don't know if you saw what happened here. Opening week between the Mets and Nationals.
Little beanball, which is as old as the game of baseball.
Division rivals.
Opening night, 3 Mets went down, including a busted lip from power hitter and Mets star, the heart of the offense, Pete Alonso.
Lucky he did not get hit directly in the face.
Following game, and next day, no retaliation. Francisco Lindor gets beamed.
You want
It's an
to
X-ray the whole bit.
Oh yeah.
You want to walk us through the play with the video?
This is all over YouTube. It's.
How about someone walk me through the play? Oh,
Not much to watch. I mean,
not really one play. It's really 3 of them.
Yeah, well, so like he said, 3 players got hit opening day, which you don't.
Old school baseball, that wouldn't have been a third.
because I didn't.
You would have been drilled already.
Yeah.
I was watching a lot of basketball.
The game polices itself.
If I'm correct, nobody on the Nationals got hit during this series.
To me, that's completely unacceptable. I don't condone hitting up high or in the head or what have you. I'm putting, if not their leadoff hitter, wait a little, kind of lull them to sleep.
Yep.
Somebody's getting a fastball on their freaking ribs. That's just how it is.
Especially with the lead that the Mets had. So, you can be safe in that. No problem. They had the lead in the game.
Still 5 more series to go. So
there will be retaliation.
Early. I personally wouldn't, if I'm on the Mets, I would not have been able to sleep at night without getting retaliation this series. You don't get drilled 4 times with 0 retaliation. That's effing BS.
Now, you know what I appreciate, and you know me, I'm obviously not a Mets fan. I'm totally 100% on the Mets side on this. What I appreciated from you guys, yeah.
Yikes!
Was it the hit by the pitch or the blue hair?
Both.
What is that?
Buck Showalter was not having it.
Buck
I
Showalter's
love
an old
Buck.
school manager.
I love Buck
old
this is
school
great.
baseball guy.
I love this.
He was the Orioles.
Look, it's a quote-unquote baseball brawl.
Everybody, hold me back.
Yeah,
I don't see any
him.
punches thrown. That was not a
yelling.
fight. That was a little bench clearing, little chat.
What I loved about this was Lindor went back to the dugout and he said to his teammates, he goes, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks for having my back. And as much as I don't want to say hate the Mets because that's a strong word. As much as I dislike the Mets, it was good to see Showalter standing up for the team. Lindor thanking his teammates for standing up for him. I'm sure you wanted a little bit more out of them in terms of retaliation, but like you said, they have 5 more series.
There could be some fireworks at Citi Field coming up.
Absolutely, there will be. Book it. Book it.
Yeah, that was God, the hair. I can't get over the hair.
It's
Looks
a
like
fire
a
hazard.
snow cone. Yeah, fire hazard.
Now, I lost $20 to you in the March Madness side bet, if I'm correct.
That is correct.
Sonny, who did the Mets play tonight in a 3-game series starting at 6:45?
Oh my lord.
They play the Philadelphia Phillies.
Okay,
Sonny.
that's what I figured. Shame on me.
Sonny,
It's just started the season.
The Mets are 3-1. The Phillies are 2-1. Do we want to lay down $20 on the series?
What was it, a 3-game series?
3-game series, Sonny. Do we want to put $20 on the series? My answer is yes.
I'm not a gambler. To make it fun, sure.
All right, so it is officially on the air.
Wait a minute. I'm not a gambler. All right.
Is 20 all right, or do you want to do 10?
20's fine.
20's fine. A little Andrew Jackson on the table.
Either one of us.
It won't make us. It won't break us.
So who's you're taking the Phillies? I assume.
Of course.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Let's make it.
Did you have to ask?
Write it in the
Rich,
contract.
Rich, welcome to the show, buddy.
Into the contract. All right.
He's having a Monday.
You're gonna get cleaned out.
Anybody ever ask you? You have a case of the Mondays?
You are gonna get cleaned out.
You ever see the movie Office Space?
No.
Classic.
I know you've seen that movie. Oh, we gotta.
Classic.
I'll send you the clip, and you can edit it in there because it's a legendary clip. Legendary movie, by the way.
I've heard of it. I haven't watched
it. Actually did better on DVD than it did in theaters. It was one of those movies that became a cult hit. Did terrible in the theaters.
Like
I saw it years after it was
1999 it came out, but if you watch this movie with your lady, it's a knee slapper. You roll with it.
Hey.
All right, so
We have a phone call, gentlemen.
caller, can we hear you?
How you doing, guys?
Doing good. Now, if we don't like what you have to say, we're gonna hang up on you. Where are you calling from?
Calling from Eastside Flip, New York.
All right, we can hang up
Fellow
on this
New
guy.
Yorker.
No, I'm just joking. How's it going,
I'd
buddy?
expect that from a Philly guy.
You should see the jersey I'm wearing. I'm rocking the Brian Dawkins number 20 just for you, man.
Oh, nice.
I believe it's time for you to exit since you're.
All right, I was just saying hi to him. I'm trying to.
We're politely throwing you out for a few minutes.
I'm not
the
trying
hell
to.
outta
I'm not
here.
trying to intimidate the caller right now, but so who do you like in the Phillies Mets series coming up starting tonight?
I'm a Mets fan. I hate to admit it, but I am a Mets fan.
That's fine. Well, I just convinced your buddy Sonny to put a $20 bet on the series Mets versus Phillies. So you can let him know what you think about that. I'm going to step out of the room. They're going to give you 5 questions, bada bing.
Sounds good.
Hey, new honor system. You can't cheat. So
All right.
Make sure you can't hear us.
Get out of here. Let me get out of here.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Folks, my buddy John calling up here. And most of these are going to be multiple choice.
I do want to advise you that the hosts are undefeated. We're 2-0, so no pressure. But
Ready?
Yeah, sounds good. I mean, I got as much chance as a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest, so let's do it.
all right, I'm gonna put 2 minutes on the clock.
All right, you're up. The Chicago Bulls in the 1990s won 6 NBA titles. Which team did they beat more than one time? The Seattle Supersonics, the LA Lakers, the Utah Jazz, or the Portland Trailblazers?
Jazz?
You got it.
Wow.
This one is not multiple choice. Question 2. Which NHL team won 5 consecutive Stanley Cups?
Edmonton Oilers?
Good guess,
Damn.
but you're wrong.
Not shocking.
What quarterback does not have multiple Super Bowl wins? Bart Starr, Roger Staubach, Johnny Unitas, or Ben Roethlisberger?
I was going to say Dan Marino, but that would offend you.
Terrible joke.
What were they again? I'm sorry.
Starr, Staubach, Unitas, or Ben Roethlisberger? Which quarterback does
Starr.
not have Starr?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
You have 50 seconds left.
Thoroughbred racing, Triple Crown. How many horses have won the actual Triple Crown? All 3 races. 7, 9, 12, or 13?
Oh. 7.
Sorry, sir.
Wow. 30 seconds.
Last question. Major League Baseball. Of all the 300 game winners, 300 or more games, how many pitchers have done it? 19, 24, 25, or 29?
24.
Got it.
Wow. 10 seconds up. So what do he go, 2 for 5?
He's working on 2 for 5.
Wow.
That's not a bad average at the plate.
I'll take it.
All right.
All right, your competition is
We're
walking
ready.
in, this degenerate from Philadelphia.
Champ is here.
We're not going to let you know how he did,
How'd he do?
but he did pretty well.
I hope you're ready.
Don't.
Got a little decent mix here.
Oh, man. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Here we go.
Ready?
What do you say, John? What do you say? Here we go.
2
Good luck.
on the clock.
All right. Here we go.
All right. In the 1990s, the Chicago Bulls won 6 NBA championships. Which team did they beat more than once? Seattle Supersonics, the LA Lakers, the Utah Jazz, or the Portland Trailblazers?
Seattle Supersonics.
That is incorrect. This is not multiple choice here. In the NHL, which team won 5 consecutive Stanley Cups?
Montreal Canadiens.
He got it.
Wow. That's impressive.
Question 3. What NFL quarterback does not have multiple Super Bowl wins? Bart Starr, Roger Staubach, Johnny Unitas, Ben Roethlisberger.
Johnny Unitas.
Got it. That's 2. Question 4. Thoroughbred racing. Of all the Triple Crown winners, how many horses have pulled this off? 7, 9, 12, or 13?
Lucky number 9.
Sorry. And finishing off, Major League Baseball. How many pitchers have won 300 games or more? Is it 19, 24, 25, or 29?
24.
He got it.
Wow.
Oh,
I was on the edge of my seat.
3-2
Counted the
victory.
buzzer.
1,
oh
3
no,
to
baby.
2.
Let him know. Roast the host, baby.
That last
Let 'em know.
question.
The correct answer for the first question was the Utah Jazz.
It was either the Supersonics or the Jazz. I knew that much.
And of course, you got the Canadians.
Taking my bird on that one.
And then Johnny Unitas. 13 horses won the Triple Crown.
They can go horse F themselves.
And then, of course, 24 guys have won 300 games. That'll probably stick around for a while.
A solid opponent, though, I must say, John. Good work by you. That's actually the most answers we've got correct
That's
out of
right.
a caller.
2.
But you're setting the standard, John. Good work by you, my friend.
I like to set the bar low always.
Yo, thanks, buddy.
All right, guys. Keep it up.
Thanks for calling in, John. Appreciate you, buddy.
Take it easy, brother.
All right, guys. Take care.
Another close win.
And that's how we do
The
things.
Canadians impressed me.
That's how
yeah,
we do things here at Roast the Host. Come get us, folks.
Edmonton, I figured some people might have even thought the Detroit Red Wings.
I was going to say Bruins, possibly. It was Canadians
Maybe
or Bruins.
back in the day.
That's where I was going in my head. The 24 was a lucky guess.
I'm really impressed
Yeah.
you got Canadians. I didn't think.
That's why we're
back in the 70s.
I got scared when you got the first one wrong with the Jazz.
I was so was I. That made me very
like,
disappointed because
oh,
I
no.
knew that was 96, 97, 98. I knew they played one of those teams twice. And I saw The Last Dance, which is...
Steve Kerr had the game winner in one of those two.
Yeah.
Oh, God. And then Jordan, the flu game over Brian Russell or Byron Russell? I forget. Byron Russell, yeah. Won't see him no more.
Impressive W though.
Nice
I think
W
it's
by us,
Brian
boys.
Russell,
We got the clean sweep.
3-0. We're all
3-0.
we're all 1-0.
Come get us next week. Huh.
Real.
Wish they'd try. So, Rich, you're up next week.
Oh yikes!
I got somebody chomping at the bit for you. So,
All right, I might have someone next week. So
all right.
cater to what's going on now.
Yeah, we can get one of your buddies, guys.
I'll get someone of my age so that.
Oh, yeah, 3 answers correctly out of 5. That's how we do things here.
That is really good. I was on the edge of my seat.
Those were good questions. Solid questions, by the
Thank
way.
you.
Yeah.
I did like the.
I try.
What were the backup questions, just for shits and giggles?
I'm not gonna go over them because I'm gonna keep them for next
strategy.
Whoa, we can't.
Not for the next one when I'm on.
All right,
but
all right.
I have. Yeah. I can't. Come on.
Something nice cooked up for the youngin' over here.
Pretty solid.
But next segment.
Top 5.
Fan favorite, top 5 unbreakable sports records.
Oh, love this.
I really
love this.
I will be
enjoyed
ashamed when I give my number 1. I'm going to be ashamed if both of you don't have it at least in your top 5.
Okay, then I'll go first.
Who's up first?
All right, I had to do a little digging for this one
Is it Thunderstruck?
I didn't know about this one. It is not Thunderstruck. All right, Ron Hunt.
Oh,
Okay.
Good work by you, young
A little
buck.
digging. 50 hit by pitches in one season. That's a lot.
That's not a bad. Yeah, that's. He must have made some enemies along the way to get beaned.
Oh yeah,
50.
that's a lot.
Tell you what, I'm going to use that as my honorable mention right now because I had that at number 5.
When
as
was
well.
that? What year was that?
I don't know.
1971. Hit by a pitch 50 times. Never see that again.
During brawls and that.
Takes a toll,
Right?
All right, number
Talk about
4.
retaliation.
Number 4, I have Cal Ripken with 26, 32
Solid.
consecutive games. That's a lot of games.
And nobody's ever touching that.
I don't think
Nobody's
so.
ever touching that. Nobody's getting 1,000.
And number 3, I think that will happen though before this is how I did my rankings. So number 3, Celtics 8 consecutive championships.
Okay.
That's tough to happen. There's a lot more teams now. They're not as dominant, of course. And
Free agency. It's hard to keep teams together.
right. And most of them were on the Lakers.
Well, it's wishful thinking, too. It's like LeBron said when he first joined the Heat. Not 3,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
4,
yeah.
not 5,
Idiotic
not
show
6.
they put
Yeah,
on.
good luck with that, Holmes.
Yeah. Well, you got 2 over there.
it was nice.
At number 2, I think 8 consecutive championships will happen before someone touches Wilt's 100 points.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
That's too
In a pro game, no.
That's too many.
Some people have done it like in high school games. Or,
yeah. But
I remember DeJuan Wagner.
Yes.
The Camden Catholic or something like that. Ended up getting drafted by the Cavaliers. Never really
because
came
I
to
mean,
fruition.
Kobe
Yeah.
got fairly close
81,
with 81.
if I'm correct, yeah.
Yeah, over Jalen Rose. Which have you seen the commercial with the?
I don't know if
with
that's
the olives?
fairly close, but I got
mean,
you. No, trust me. That's
A lot closer than anyone else. But I mean, there have been people like this season. Cat had like 60 points going into the fourth quarter.
And then sat the fourth quarter, if I'm correct. Or,
He had 4 points in the.
yeah.
But I mean, like, you step it up there, it is possible. All right, number 1, I think all those things happen before someone averages Wilt's 50.4 points per game in one season. That is
not a bad top 5.
100%.
You're getting better at this.
That's
Boy,
never.
attaboy, Junior.
That's never happening ever. There's no way.
That's a solid top 5. Typically, you know what?
Appreciate it.
That's good work by you. I like that. What do you got,
Next.
Sonny?
All right. Well, we just spoke about this. Number 5, the Montreal Canadiens 5 Cups. I've always believed the hardest trophy to win in sports, and I think by far is the Stanley Cup.
Okay.
The grind through the playoffs.
fair.
Of course, the Celtics 8 is tough. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's been over 40 years. Teams don't even make 4 straight or 5 straight cups, let alone win all of them. Number 4, MLB. Joe DiMaggio's 56-game hitting streak back in 1941. Pete Rose came close with 44, but it wasn't 53. It's still, double digits off.
I'm interested to hear what your next ones
I want
are.
to see that be broken because some people, like you said, people have come close in the 40s,
But not right on the brink.
right? No, I know. I could see it happening. I could see it, but it takes a.
It happened in 1941. So I'm also
I
going
know.
with the time frame of,
I remember Jimmy Rollins. The only reason I know this as a Phillies fan, Jimmy Rollins came close, and that was in between 2 seasons, which
Doesn't count.
I think should still count. I think
the grind, the toll of the streak during the season.
I will side with you on that one, but I think he got to like 40 something. I think he was in the 40s, but anyway, I digress.
And in the same season in 1941, Ted Williams batted .406. And he didn't even win the MVP. DiMaggio did. I can tell you what a great offensive year that was in the American League. 406 average. I mean, who even bats 380 or 390?
Yeah, I remember.
Let alone 400.
You remember Tony Gwynn came close? I think it was the strike shortened season.
Again, 25 years ago, yeah.
Yeah,
Over
years.
25 years. Number 2, Will Chamberlain's 100 points. 50 buckets.
Yeah,
I mean, no one gets 85 or 90. No one really inches close to it. And number 1, and without question, this is the hardest record to break in all of sports. Johnny Vandermeer's 2 back-to-back no-hitters. Now think about this. At what level of baseball is anybody going to throw back-to-back no-hitters? Maybe Little League. It's not happening in the minors. It's not happening in the majors. Even if, let's just say, hypothetically, a major league pitcher throws back-to-back no-hitters, he's tied Vandermeer's record. Who the hell is going to throw 3 consecutive no-hitters to break this record?
I don't want to say this. Jacob deGrom.
If it no, he doesn't have one yet.
I know, but look, and it pains me to say that. But when he's healthy,
nobody will ever even throw back-to-back. Forget about breaking the record.
I know. I hope not. And
in 10,000 years, this record will stand.
If there's someone that can do it, and you being a Mets fan,
I mean, yeah. If 20 years ago we might have said Pedro Martinez. Today, yeah, sure, deGrom.
I could maybe not. I would say Scherzer too. If that pitching staff is healthy, your team is a monster.
No question. But if it's it's April.
I know.
We got a long way to go.
You got to get hyped about this right now, man. We got baseball back. Baseball is back. Maybe not necessarily for us up in the booth, just up the road, but.
And I threw in an honorable mention. The Kentucky men's basketball team, 129 straight wins.
Yeah, that's
because teams break up now. Mm-hmm. You don't have a solid, those great 3 or 4 freshmen you have. If they're great enough, they're not going to be juniors or seniors.
They're gone.
They're gone. So the constant turnover.
That's a solid one.
That's my honorable mention.
And real quick, it's 690 slugging percentage in his career.
That makes sense.
That's what I saw. That's what I saw. I saw 690, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
All right. So for my top 5, my honorable mention, I'm going to switch it out real quick. I had Ron Hunt in my number 5 spot as well. 50 times hit by a pitch in that 1971
That's unbelievable.
season.
That is wild.
That's really unbelievable.
So my original honorable mention moves to number 5. I have, and I feel bad for any Buffalo Bills fan, 4 straight Super Bowl losses. You will never see a team lose 4 straight Super Bowls ever again.
Team might not even make 4 in a row.
Imagine a team making 4 in a row, but to lose all 4, imagine the pain of that. Quick trivia question. Every NFC East team beat the Bills in those Super Bowls,
Cowboys
except what NFC East team did not beat the Bills?
The Eagles.
Yep.
The Skins did it. The Giants did in that thrilling game.
And the
wide
Cowboys.
right.
And
Cowboys did it twice.
And at the time, the Phoenix Cardinals. They were the Phoenix Cardinals at the time.
When the old
they were in the
NFC East.
somehow the Phoenix Cardinals were in the NFC East. Why?
Yeah, it doesn't.
And New Orleans was in the NFC West.
It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, digress. Number 4. With the way the game is today in Major League Baseball, stolen bases come at a premium. Nobody really steals. Ricky Henderson.
That's a good one.
1,406 career stolen bases. I read when I was looking at it. So you would need someone 20 straight seasons of 70 stolen bases.
Not happening.
Not happening. Nobody is breaking Ricky Henderson's.
I looked at that one for mine.
I missed the stolen base. I love the stolen base. I love the bunt. I love the sacrifice bunt.
Part of the game.
Number 3, nobody's breaking this. Nobody's touching this. Cal Ripken Jr., 26-32 consecutive games. Guy's a monster. Kevin Costner tried to ruin that. Check out our previous Instagram post for a story on that.
People were mad about that, by the way.
People were mad. I don't understand. I said allegedly. I didn't make up the story.
Like, it's not real. It's not real.
Go to Google and go, like my sister says, go get yourself a melon bowler and... You know.
Someone got really upset.
Like, take it easy, Holmes. Anyway, I said call the show.
Yeah, I told him call. We didn't hear back from him.
Number 2, not being touched. Wayne Gretzky, 2,857 career points. If you just counted his assists, 1,963. Nobody's career point total is touching his assist total. That number's insane. That number's not being touched.
He broke Gordie Howe's record in 10 years.
Didn't Wayne Gretzky also win like 9 MVPs or something?
I'm sure he did. I want to say it's called the
That
Hart
wouldn't have
Trophy.
been 9, but he won enough Hart trophies.
Yeah, he won.
Man, I can't.
Hart Trophy is for the MVP.
Yeah,
in the NHL.
he won. My hockey buddy Guerry would be very disappointed if I didn't know it was the Hart Trophy.
He got 4 cups with the Oilers.
Oh, ho.
Oh.
9 MVP.
Oh,
9
good work by
times.
you. Whoa, you're on fire today, Junior. Look at this guy. Hello.
That's another one that's
All
probably
right.
not getting touched.
Can you? This one, my number one, will never be touched. I don't care. Nobody's coming close unless they shorten Major League Baseball to 7-inning games. Cy Young, complete games. This guy went 9 innings, 749 times.
I don't think anybody's going to start that many games.
No.
In the world we live in today, no way.
I remember the days where they had a 4-man rotation. I remember the Braves back in the day. It was Maddox, Glavine, Smoltz, and Steve Avery.
We didn't have setup men back then.
No. And the setup men would go 3 innings. You know, sometimes the closers would go 3 innings. But 749 complete games.
That's a good
Get
one.
out of here.
Different era, different world. Today, I mean, in the NBA, we have this idiotic load management.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Back then, when men were men.
I saw a meme on Instagram where only 5 players in the NBA this season. Mikal Bridges was one of them for the Suns, who played in all 82 games this season.
He's good, yeah.
Tip of the cap to Mikal Bridges, a Villanova product.
It's those younger guys that still have stuff to like prove. Like LeBron's not going to play. He doesn't have to.
Oh, yeah, he's player. He's
care.
essentially assistant coach.
He's got MVPs. He's got
Assistant
champions.
GM.
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
These people like Bridges are still, they're hungry.
It's the people that love the game.
Yeah.
You got to appreciate
Like
that.
Ben Simmons isn't going to do that. I mean,
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
Benjamin.
That guy can... Oh.
Yeah, he's not playing in the... I mean, I'm sure
That guy
we talk
seems-
about it every time.
He
but,
seems like he has a Monday every day of the week.
Yeah. Interesting. I do want to get a Ben Simmons jersey though, just
Why?
because I like Ben Simmons.
Oh, good lord.
I do. I'm
So
one
you're
of
the
those
one. I
people.
don't think his family likes him anymore.
Dude, no. I got
do
to
like him.
talk you out of this. I got to...
Yeah, I love Ben Simmons.
Now, here-
I can't wait to watch him play again. I can't wait.
you're gonna
I
be
was
waiting
really
for a
excited.
while.
I was really excited to watch him play against the Sixers. I thought that was going to be really cool. But
Can I advise you on something? I would get, if you're going to get a Ben Simmons jersey, get a Sixers jersey because it'll
No,
be cheaper. It'll be
no,
cheaper.
no.
Yeah, whoa.
It's on the clearance rack.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, it's
All right,
absolutely
now-
a clearance rack.
now,
You're
when
kidding?
you
That
said
thing
no.
shouldn't be sold at a freaking
So-
gas station.
So you would get a Ben Simmons Nets jersey, is
Yeah.
what you're saying, and you would wear
Being a
it.
Sixers fan,
I don't know if I
what's
would.
wrong
like-
with this picture?
Sonny,
I don't know.
Sonny,
I don't know if I
please.
would wear it. But like, just I have
It's like
a,
you having a Dak Prescott jersey on. We would throw you out of here.
I would throw myself out. I would. I don't want to say that. I'd run into oncoming traffic. I tried to dodge every car. I don't want to.
Listen, I have a handful of jerseys, all from different.
I can appreciate that.
I don't even have
It's
an
Ben
Embiid.
Simmons.
I don't even have an Embiid jersey, and he's my favorite player. I need
Close
to
enough.
get one.
That's close enough. The jerseys are expensive.
I get
nowadays.
jerseys for $11.99.
Yeah, that's fine. That part's fine.
what,
why
like
not
a
buy-
kid store or something? What the hell do you do?
China.
Like Kohl's or something. You know what I
China.
mean? You know how they have the you
China.
have a
No,
website?
They're,
Ben Simmons jersey. No.
Total waste.
Do you realize?
I would clean the house with it.
let's see how much it is.
Do you
Probably doesn't even
Do you
$10.
realize what he's done? Let's. That should be. That they should pay you to wear it.
I would, yeah, because I'd like
Is he
to have
playing
it.
in round one? Oh, we don't know yet.
No.
They said he's eligible for 10 to 12 minutes a game.
Oh,
Go to hell.
This Ben Simmons. Look, we could put him on the eject seat every single week, but it would that would just
that's no
be
fun.
annoying.
I mean,
It'd be repetitive.
Earlier, I thought Kyrie Irving was one of the worst teammates. No, it's Simmons.
Hey, you know what? I'll give it to Kyrie Irving. He was out and open about it. He said, "Look, he said it. I'm not vaccinated." You know, look, is his reasoning botched? Maybe. That's just my opinion.
They could have had the 1 seed or the 2 seed or what have you.
Yeah.
Their road to the playoffs is that much more difficult because he missed half their games.
I can't knock him.
More than half their games.
He has his views on the vaccination, and that's all right. It is what it is. But he was open and honest about it. He told his teammates. And now, luckily for the Nets, they don't have to play Toronto in the first round.
$14.
$14.
Not bad.
I should tell you what, buy it, and we'll go out in the parking lot, and we can light it on fire and put it on our podcast. Because that guy, Ben Simmons.
What they did to LeBron when he took his talents to South Beach.
Yeah, right.
I like cool jerseys, and I like this city jersey that
the Nets do have cool jerseys. I will admit that.
I like to buy like some cool jerseys.
The Knicks will always be the team in New York. Period.
This city jersey here for the Sixers, I think, is so dumb.
Oh, dude, you see, you're not familiar with the spectrum, though. That's why you're...
I think it's stupid.
No, you're wrong, and we're going to have callers about this. Well, what do you mean it's stupid? Why? Now, let me ask you this. Why is that jersey stupid?
The colors
it's
just
the
don't
spectrum.
go together.
And the Sixers used to be on this cable network called Prism. So that's where the rainbow colors come in on the side.
Okay.
And the spectrum. Sonny, you're familiar with the spectrum. You've heard of it.
Of course.
Where the Phillies and Flyers used to have Sixers and Flyers used to have great concerts there back in the day. Back when you could smoke in the arena. Talk about the good old days.
Philly Spectrum. That's the movie Rocky. Come on.
Yep.
Rocky 1. That's where he fought. The old Spectrum.
I'll probably have to cut this because I don't know if I can advertise DHgate like that. But I probably won't. But
No,
I mean,
no.
look
The
at
Nationals jerseys are nice too. I like those.
the cherry blossom.
The cherry blossom.
for $20.
You're familiar with that area too, because I had a wedding up there with my buddy Jake, who's going to be one of our roast to host guests in a couple weeks or so. I was up there for his wedding in Washington D.C. in April. The cherry blossoms around Washington Monument, Sonny, I'm telling you. Oh,
I want to go to that park.
it's beautiful. Yeah, the Washington Monument, the Lincoln Monument. I think we saw Forrest Gump there running up, running through the.
Did you ever run the steps?
I did not.
I have.
Never did that. I
I did not.
On a field trip when I was a kid, we went to Philly out from Long Island.
It's a
Good historical city. I like Philly.
Went to Philadelphia on a school field trip.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, Philly and New York are only 90 miles apart.
I guess it's a really historic city.
I went
course.
to. What are you about? Come on.
I
man.
know. I was just thinking about.
I went to New York on a field trip too. We got to see
$7.
United Nations.
You know, James Harden jersey for $7. I'm still like stunned.
I don't know if that James Harden jersey is worth $7 right now.
Yeah. No. All right. You want to do top 10 first or after the play? Let's do it first because we got some things.
We got nothing but time.
All right. So, Ejected Podcast top 10 plays of the week.
There were some good plays this week.
Oh yeah, I like this one.
This must have been tough.
Yeah, I had to do a lot of digging for these. Number 10, Luka.
Oh.
I really like this pass.
Mr. Technical Foul guy over here.
Luka.
That's right.
Now check this out.
Hit 16.
Boom. Goes right back there. I mean, we're going to watch it again. But look at this. Oh. Disgusting.
Filth.
You know, Mac McClung, number 9.
What a name.
I love this
Former
guy.
Georgetown product.
I love this guy. And oh my, just a crazy finish to a season there.
He was a pisser at Georgetown when he was playing against Villanova. I remember him.
And after this here, I'm gonna pause this and intervene. All right, Mac McClung is a prime example to show you of how difficult it is to play in the NBA. Because you saw Mac McClung like before college.
During college.
Crazy. During and before, he was nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like he gets no minutes.
No.
That's nuts to me. That's crazy to me. I don't know.
Serviceable guy off the bench.
That's nuts. But I look forward to seeing him more in the future. Carson Whistler, probably not a name you would know.
Who the hell is this guy?
Hit the half-court shot for $20,000.
Not a boy.
20 grand, not bad.
He's got a head of lettuce on him.
Had to throw it in there. Yeah, I didn't think you guys would know exactly who this was. But just that's wild. $20,000.
Look at his eyes too. He's staring that thing down.
Looks like a hockey player.
Number 7, Jackson
like he had a few.
Hayes. Love this play. A little posterizer action.
It's a bad man.
He's on here a lot. He's probably got the most.
As Kevin Harlan would say, with authority.
He probably has the most minutes on this here. Samsonov. Oh yes, watch this save. It's incredible. And then you wouldn't have included it, but they didn't. They waved it off, by the way, so it didn't count because and it's gonna show right here. But here's the save again. Wild save. He grabbed it and he threw it in the crease, which I believe you cannot do.
No, I think that's illegal.
Yeah. They waved it off there for that incredible save here. Scott Dimony. I'm pretty sure you say that.
Lacrosse.
It's a little lax.
Oh, more lacrosse.
Whoa.
The dive. Yeah.
Whoa.
Couldn't believe it. How do you? I said it last. How do you get anything by that?
Jesus. Yeah,
It's just a block. Like I don't. Number 4 here, LaMelo Ball. Pretty nice. Some showtime here. Gets a steal. Runs up to the left through the legs.
Oh, have a day,
lob.
kid. Have a day.
Oh,
You know, maybe his dad was right.
he's fun to watch. LaMelo. I like him.
One guy I don't miss hearing from.
I know. You know, we haven't heard from him, but his kids are doing all the talking now, and it's.
Joe Adele. Great play here.
Not pretty, but effective.
I believe this is the one back at the wall.
Up against the cheating Astros.
Fly ball left field. Joe
Yeah, a little robbery.
Oh, yo, Adele.
Yeah.
Made
And
it
I
look
believe
easy.
that was going over. It looked
Oh, yeah.
like, yeah.
That's
Just
home run.
barely was going to hit that little thing.
The
there.
most famous Adele right there.
Oh, this one's interesting. I don't understand how one scores from that angle.
That's filth.
And you may have lost the ball there, so we're gonna watch it one more time.
No,
But how do you
I
score
love
from the
soccer
corner
announcers.
like that?
No.
That's crazy to me.
I'm not a soccer guy, but I've
I'm
never
not
seen that
either.
before.
I can appreciate it though.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
I'll watch the World Cup. And that's pretty
And
much it.
Mike Smith has to take number 1 for this week. He gets the save right here, and then this pass from a goalie in overtime,
Yo,
and then he scores.
whoa.
A goaltender assist, which I love, let alone for a game winner.
When do you see
I
that?
almost need that one more time. That's some fucking, pardon my French.
Oh, that's crazy.
Connor David, one
What
of the
an
best players in the league.
Oh yeah,
When do you see that ever?
that's some filth. You don't see that ever.
Old Flyer goalie Ron Hextall,
with the
would have been
yep.
able to pull that off.
I think he scored 2 goals in his career, if I'm correct.
I think he might be correct.
They're obviously empty netters, but
Jeez,
But
I
that
love
was-
that play. Good top 10, right?
man,
Yeah, that was a
The
tough.
last one was phenomenal.
That was a
That was
tough.
good.
Would you believe that they put that in number 4 of the top plays for the day? Sports Center.
I could see
Must have
it.
been a good
Yeah.
sports day.
I think it was on the April 8th. I think.
Well, 2 years ago, you wouldn't see any hockey on SportsCenter Top 10 until they finally got that deal, which I never understood. Because now ESPN has the hockey
Yeah,
rights,
Right.
but before that, it was pretty much just NBC and NBC Sports Network. And it's good to have hockey back on ESPN. I love hockey. When your team is dead last, I'll probably watch some of the playoffs because hockey playoffs.
I
are
will.
Hockey
I will.
playoffs are
NHL
incredible.
playoffs are better. In my opinion, it's the best show there is.
It really is.
As far as
but
sports
the
on
regular
TV.
season, and when your team sucks, as bad as I can't watch.
I mean, that could be said for anything. Baseball, I think, is the worst when your team sucks.
Yeah,
It's the All-Star game or August. I'm in football mode at that point.
like Yankees Red Sox. I was glued to that over the weekend.
I didn't watch 1 second of it.
Really?
No.
Yeah, I know because it's early, but it's Yankees Red Sox. It just does it for me. The whole what's the word I'm looking for? The whole
Well, the rivalry.
the rivalry, but the
Mystique, if you will.
perfect. That's probably exactly what I'm. The mystique of the rivalry. It's sexy. It's Yankees Red Sox, man.
Last 20 years, it's been great.
Go back to Bucky effing Dent.
In the 80s, not so much. I mean, the Red Sox had Clemens, Wade Boggs, but they made the World Series.
Schilling with the
Yankees
bloody
and-
sock, Martinez, Don Zimmer. We showed
Sure.
that last week.
Ortiz, Manny Ramirez.
Aaron Boone. Go down the list.
Hall of Famers on both squads.
Oh, Jeter. That was an era, and it's still pretty good. They both have talent on both teams. So, how was it up in Port St. Lucie this weekend? Did you go up there?
They were on the road,
Okay.
so
So
I
you had the
didn't.
weekend off.
I went up there on Wednesday to get like an overview of what I was doing, and
Beautiful stadium, right?
Oh, it's awesome. And they had a practice, so we were doing like a little test run.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to do everything that I was, that I'm gonna do. But good looking team. Oh, they were really good last year. I don't remember, like in the minors. I don't remember what.
I'm hoping we got
happened.
playoffs this year.
Yeah,
Hopefully Hurricane doesn't roll through.
I think they had a championship last year with just the 2 teams from each league.
Yep.
And
No playoffs.
I think they won. I don't remember, honestly.
Gold jacket, green jacket, who gives a shit?
But no, good looking team. Great stadium though, like you said. That's cool. They have that thing where you can sit out in the grass too.
I saw that out in right field.
That is really
A lot of minor league stadiums have that.
Oh, I think that's so cool.
I know Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium was going to start doing that before COVID happened, and then COVID happened. They were going to knock down one of the things out in right field, one of those buildings out there. But the one thing that I took away from the one game I saw Friday night where Sonny was at, there weren't a lot of errors in that game. There was only 3 combined, which was nice to see. The players were fairly decent. It was, it was
A clean game.
yeah, it was good to have baseball back.
Yeah, I really need to start paying attention because I don't know any of the roster over in Port St. Lucie, but I don't think I'll be doing much play-by-play. So, with that being said, if anyone needs to take a sick day, hit me up first. I might be available. I'll cut that out. But next thing, I'm very excited about this. It is time for playoff predictions.
Here we go.
I have it on the board in case you need a little refresher.
Wrap the show up with that.
All right, so
You want to start somewhere?
now are we marking this down, or are we keeping track of this? I feel that we'll have it on
It
audio.
can change once. I mean,
We could almost do this like our little 3-way March Madness thing.
I do like that. How do we keep track of it?
We can write down.
I'll just write it down.
Well, we always have the audio for it too.
Yeah. Here, I'll let me write it down over here. Give me a second.
just book it right now. Phoenix Suns out of the West.
Yeah,
End the suspense right now.
I agree. Yeah. All right. So let's start on the West then, because the East is, I feel like, is a lot more.
All right, I'll give you my picks from Jump Street right down the line. All right.
Am I writing them down for you?
Yep. Type it in. All right. So Brian, the 9-10, we're going Greg Popovich and the Spurs. I'm going that just based on coaching matchup. I know the Pelicans are young. Where is Zion Williamson? So the Spurs will take over.
Applebee's.
Well, so
Probably.
I guess technically
Maybe Popeyes.
Yeah, the Spurs will end up taking over. Ooh, you know what? No, because let's do this. Clippers.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to suspend this right now. You keep track of your own thing. This is a lot for me to handle.
All right, touche. I'll try to write this down as we go.
Yeah.
All right, so I got the Spurs winning the 9-10.
Okay. I also have the Spurs winning the 9-10.
So that would put the Spurs in the play-in against the loser of the 7-8.
That is correct.
That will be the Timberwolves. The Clippers will end up taking the 7 seed because they will beat the Timberwolves. All right.
Who's coming out of the play-in?
So Clippers get the 7 seed, and then Spurs will end up getting the 8 seed. Now, neither of those teams will win that round. So we're going Spurs versus Jazz.
I love that they have this big plan for them
right?
just to lose in the first round.
We're going Spurs Jazz. We're going Warrior. We're going pretty much all chalk, except the 5 seed Jazz will win. So we're gonna have Warriors versus Memphis in that next round in the West. So out of that, we're going this. Suns, obviously, taking the 1 seed against the Jazz. Boom. It'll be the Suns versus the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. We got that much. Now,
All right, stop at the end of the.
I'll stop at the Western Conference Finals. So, Western Conference Finals, Suns, Warriors. East, boom.
Okay, no, don't go into the East yet, because we're gonna do the West
All right.
first.
What do you got for the West?
I got for the West. I have, just like it says, 7 and 8 seed there on the plan. That's who I have coming out. I don't think the Spurs or the Pelicans are doing anything. The Wolves are gonna play Memphis. The Clippers are gonna play the Suns. Suns are gonna beat the Clippers 100%. Memphis is gonna beat the Timberwolves. So pretty much you can eliminate this
Eliminate
left side
the
of
9-10. Yeah, eliminate.
You can pretty much throw that whole left side of the screen there off
Agreed.
the board.
So 2 of the play-in teams make it.
Yeah, but they're not making it past the first round. So
of course, no,
pretty
no
much,
way.
pretty much,
At
they're
least
gone.
in the West.
In the West, they're gone. The Jazz, I agree with you. The Jazz are going to win. against Mavericks. That one's going to go to 6 games.
Yeah, because I'm worried about Luka. One, the technical fouls, and now 2, he looked a little ginger on that ankle last night.
Yeah, it's going 6 games, I think. Warriors and Nuggets. That's an interesting one. I think the Nuggets are actually going to win that one.
I wouldn't be surprised about that.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I'm surprised they're the 6th seed, but
Jokic could take MVP.
So yeah,
conceivably.
that's my first round.
Oh, so do you have the Nuggets beating the Warriors?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. Yes. So who I have coming out of the first round: Memphis, Denver, Utah,
Phoenix. Gotcha.
That's what I have as my first round.
All right. So then you got leading up to the Western Conference Finals. So you would have Phoenix versus Jazz. You would have Memphis versus
Phoenix
Denver.
is going to win that one. Memphis is going to win that one. It's going to be just 1 and 2 seed. They're too dominant in my opinion.
So your Western Conference Finals as of now: Suns, Memphis.
Yeah, they're just too dominant. I think it's a little different on the East. But yeah, it's just too much. And then the Suns I think are going to come out for that one. You know what? No, I think it's Memphis' year.
Whoa.
He's my fault.
He told everybody to wait at the Western Conference Finals.
My fault.
Think about it for a second. Sonny.
Because I want to change it again.
All right. Think it over for a minute. Sonny.
I'm going to go right to the conference finals.
Boom. What do you got?
Phoenix and Golden State in the West.
Okay.
And in the East, well, unfortunately, the Miami Heat and the Brooklyn Nets.
So your finals in the East.
The Nets can win a game on the moon. It doesn't matter where they play.
Write that down. All right, my Eastern bracket, because I still want to give you time to think about your West there, Rich.
I have Suns are going to come out of that one.
Suns are taking the West. All right.
And then I'll go into the East when we'll go through a round by round.
Yeah, the 9-10 can go to hell. Neither of those teams are making it.
I agree.
Now, the Nets, so the Nets would win, and they'll take the 7 seed, and they'll play Boston. I got the Celtics in that one. Oh,
I got the Nets.
I already told you. I got the Raptors beating the Sixers.
Give me 1 second. Nets beating Boston. So.
No. Celtics beat.
No, that's this for me. This for me.
All right. So I got the Heat going up against the Raptors in that semifinals. I'm taking the Heat there, so the Heat make the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm gonna go. It's gonna be Heat Bucks in the East. So my West is Suns versus Warriors, much like Sonny. My East is Heat versus Bucks. I am taking the Heat to go to the finals. I'm taking the Suns to go to the finals. I'm going Coach Spo. I like it. Yeah.
I'm
taking the Heat to win it all.
That would be an interesting series.
I like Coach Spo.
Here's what's going on my end. My end's pretty much the opposite. I think Heat 100% Miami's winning the first round against Cleveland. I think that's a clean sweep in my opinion. Sixers Raptors. Okay, we talked about it earlier. Sixers, I seriously believe that they're coming out on top on this one. It's gonna,
oh man, it's good to be young, isn't it?
It's gonna be tough.
Oh boy.
But if Maxey stays consistent and James Harden can put up only 6 points a quarter, that's 24 points. 6 points a quarter. We can get out of that one. And then I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen against the Sixers and Heat. We own the Heat. All right, I went to 2 of those games and we destroyed them in both those games.
Because you attended.
I did attend, actually. They destroyed the Sixers. They were Philadelphia chants in Miami. It was wild. We own the Heat, all right? Bucks are coming out. Nets are going to beat Boston. Nets versus Bucks. I think the Nets are going to pull through. That's going to be a really fun series to watch, but I do think the Nets are going to pull through. Then I think they're losing. I think they're losing to the Sixers. I really do.
God bless your enthusiasm.
I really do. I gotta put them through. I mean, I believe in them. I really do.
You know what? I'm not gonna knock you off the pedestal here.
So
keep going.
The Sixers are gonna win the Eastern Conference, and it's gonna be the 76ers versus the Phoenix Suns. in which I will pick the 76ers to win.
You ever thought about a career in comedy?
Suns and Heat finals.
This is what I believe.
Phoenix crown champions.
All right.
They are.
Plain and simple.
I got Suns Heat. You got Suns Heat. I got Heat winning. And so who do you got winning it?
I got Sixers.
Say it one more time.
the Philadelphia 76ers.
I do like that. I do like the Embiid jersey.
You watch, man. Embiid's
the
gonna.
shirt jersey.
Harden's gonna turn up. Maxi's gonna turn up. Matisse Thybulle is gonna turn up outside of Toronto, and Tobias Harris is gonna maintain his average. That's what's gonna happen, and we're gonna be dominant this year.
What kind
It's
of
our year.
average does Tobias Harris have?
It is our. I mean, he's gonna be average. Like he's just gonna. He'll be a role player. I'm telling you, man, it's our year. It is our year.
That guy's on the back of a milk carton right now, Tobias Harris.
It is our year.
You have it, our NBA predictions.
Where the hell is he?
It's our year.
Oh, God.
our year.
I hope you're right.
I can't wait to replay this little broadcast or whatever, the podcast, and when the Sixers win.
And you know what? I will, what's the phrase? I will eat crow. You know?
Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be exciting.
I hope I do. I hope I'm wrong.
And just as a reminder, do you remember when the play-in starts?
Play-in starts tomorrow evening.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize
Yeah.
I thought it was Thursday.
Phillies Mets. Big wager between Sonny and I starts tonight. Big 3-game series. We're going to face the Scherzer. They're going to face Wheeler.
Exciting week.
I think you guys got Nola, too, as well.
Wow. I got the Mets coming out of that one.
Go to hell.
I got to support.
Do I have anything else? No.
All right.
We will see you next week.
Everything's in. We'll see you next week. On Wednesdays, we put every episode out at Wednesday around 5 o'clock. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Even if you hated it, I still want you to comment because we want to know what's wrong. Please engage with us.
Let us have it.
We've got some cash prizes coming along the way. We're excited for what we have to offer. So until next time, please continue to watch here on YouTube at Ejected Podcast.